So I get home today and I'm hearing some real mumbles and grumbles for why Andre Ward has not faced Triple G, or shall I say, why the fight will never happen. And one of the main reasons why the fight isn't going to happen is because HBO has blackballed Andre Ward so that Triple G can continue to build his star and become one of the biggest perennial superstars in boxing, with Floyd Mayweather being gone, with Manny Pacquiao on the down slope, in the downslide. They want to say that he is legitimately the best in the sport right now. To continue boxing going in the direction that they want it to go in. They want these knockouts to continue. They want boxing to be basically on the down slope as well. And what I mean by that is they don't want to see too much jab, 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 stick and move, stick and move. They want two guys in the ring promising hard hits and knockouts and delivering so that they can sell this to the general public. Ward is another one of those boxers like a Floyd Mayweather, where he's gonna get in the ring and he's gonna jab, and sometimes the fight is gonna get ugly, with that type of ability. But he's gonna jab, he's gonna stick and move. He'll hug if necessary. He'll bang inside. All of those good things, and use boxing technique. But it's not entertaining to the fans, and when I say fans, I'm meaning mostly casual fans. People that just want to see two guys get in the ring and beat each other's brains out, without any technique. I'm gonna try to keep this vid short here. The mumbles and grumblings that I'm hearing is basically coming from Fight Hype. And Fight Hype, like I said before, I'm connected with a guy that's connected to Ben at Fight Hype. So from what I'm hearing is that HBO has decided to tell Ward that he has to move up and face Kovalov in his next outing. So basically they can make room for Triple G because they know that Andre Ward is going to get in there and give Triple G work. It's just what's going to happen. It's going to be the same thing that we saw with Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. And then it's going to be the excuses. And then it's going to be boxing going back into hiding again, for that brief moment until they can find another star that they want to build up. But, it's common sense stuff to see, what they're doing. But I'm really pissed off about it because I wanted to see Ward get in that ring and fight this guy. He had already pretty much stated that he would. He had some legal issues going on behind the scenes for a minute, but that was understood, and they were supposed to get in there and fight, and it was supposed to be clarified. Who was the best in the sport, but they no longer want to see these boxers in this ring anymore. They want to label it boxing, but they really want to give you a slugfest. And look, I don't have a problem with it with slugfest. We all like a good slugfest every now and then, but it's only certain boxers or fighters, if you will, that's willing to get in there and do that, especially for pennies. And we've seen those fights already. Sometimes in a part two or part three series. You know what I mean? Especially with Bob Arum fighters. So I'm just really disappointed, man, because I really wanted to see it. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind seeing Ward move up and fighting Kovalov either, because they're hoping that he loses that fight, and then that'll take care of them being them singling Ward out. It'll just be, oh, Ward decided to move up and face Kovalov, and he got beat. And that'll be that. It won't look so bad on HBO's part. But eventually, the truth has got to come out, And something is going to be said after Ward gets in there and defends his title against Kovalov, or go up and try to take Kovalov's belt at light heavyweight. So that right there is going to give Triple G a little more time to build his star a little bit more, especially after going down and fighting welterweights, which I don't want to see him do. I know a lot of you guys don't mind seeing him in there with welterweights like Canelo, like Cotto, and any other of those welterweights. Because, I mean, if he can't get those fights right away, he'll probably take on somebody else in the welterweight division. But right now, he's really trying to build his star, and get up there in status. And those are the two biggest names in the sport right now for him to be able to have that American crossover appeal. And the Mexican and the Latin culture, and you definitely want that appeal if you were in the fight game, in any sport really, because I've said it before, the Latins, um, they're buying pay-per-view more than anybody right now, and you definitely want them to be buying your pay-per-view because they own restaurants, they own businesses, and they're able to put on big shows. They're able to buy all of these pay-per-views and put on events in these restaurants and things of that nature. So, I mean, they're the majority right now. They rule. They're the ones that are many, and what they say matters. You know what I mean? Because they're buying, and the rest of the public is not doing anything. So basically, man, that's what it's all boiling down to. This is why we're not seeing Ward and Triple G this year, and probably won't see it at all with the way that things are going with HBO right now, man. And I'm just really hating them right now. I'm just tired of HBO, man. Really tired of the direction that they've chosen to go into. So, anyway, man, I'll holler at y'all a little later. Leave your comments at the bottom. I'll find some more information out on this thing probably by the end of this week. But sad stuff that I'm hearing, man. Peace.